Does that make sense?
Sort of.
Okay, why don't you give me a specific example? I really want to get down to some tough questions, as I promised you.
I got a nasty email for no reason, and I forwarded it to my kids. I said, I don't get this. Why, just stuff that just is vengeful to me, and there's no reason for him to do this. And I thought, you know what? I just wanted my kids to know that he's doing this stupid stuff.
So you thought it was vengeful?
What he's doing to me.
Right. And does it affect your kids in any way?
His behavior?
Well, what, the email?
No, they'll just probably laugh.
They'll probably laugh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just say that's the way he is.
So, in that setting, from the right way perspective, I wouldn't see a need to tell your kids anything about that. Whatever's true for you in the way that you would think you might need to respond in a way that's respectful or at least reveals who you are, you could do that. But why do we have to go make him wrong, so to speak, to the children? Your job is to turn around and continue to be your virtuous self as if it never happened in a way. Why would they need to know would be my question. Not that they don't already know what he's like. They do. If they live there part-time, they already know. Do you know what I mean? So be careful. And I'm not saying you're doing this, but this is a very important premise. Do not make your kids your therapists. This is a tough one because we're so alone sometimes in those moments of truth in the trenches. We're all in the living room and we're sobbing or we're just feeling like crap and we can't hide it. Have you had those moments of truth with your young ones and they catch it? They know you better than anybody. Hello? At this point, they know you better than anybody. It's good to be authentic, but you don't have to make the other person wrong to be right. Right? Just be yourself. And in those moments of truth, if there's something that you have to say to your kids because they know that they're sniffing that something's not right with you, you don't have to say, your dad does this, and he just sent an email that. Again, I'm not saying that's true in this situation, but you know what I mean? You don't have to go there. They don't need to hear that. They need to know that dad loves them, mom loves them. They may have their own wacky ways of showing it and doing it. But you're in that moment with them, modeling your virtues and values. That's what you're doing.